This is your beginner's guide to Modern Warfare 3 Ranked, starting out with everything that you need to know, including the ranks and skill division. Now, ranks and skill division are different. There are 8 skill divisions, and this is how you are actually ranked against other players. You have Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Crimson, Iridescent, Top 250, and the number 1 in the world. Everyone starts in the Bronze category. After you get 900 SR, you go up to the next category, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of math there. I'm not good at math, but you can see on the screen how much SR you need for every single rank. The exception being the Top 250. The Top 250 is truly a basis for the best players in the world who have the most SR. So if you have 35,000 SR, you're probably one of the top 250 players in the world. And within the top 250, there is a player who will be named number 1 in the world. You're probably wondering, okay, there's all these ranks, how do I get to number 1? Well, first off, you can advance the skill divisions by winning games and scoring a high amount of points in each game, via kills or objective points. It is possible to have so many kills and objective points in a game that you lose that you still come out with positive SR. Losing a game can cost you anywhere from 50 to 100 SR. However, winning a game can give you anywhere between 100 and 200 SR just for winning the game, meaning that every 2 games that you lose is equal to 1 win. So you can advance pretty quickly in these categories, and with these advancements, Call of Duty will also tell you an exact rank. They'll give you an exact number for your rank and a general percentage of where you are in the world, meaning you can be in the top 1%, top 2%, or top 50%. And they can even give you a specific number saying that you're number 36,420 in the world in Call of Duty ranks. However, that right there just describes your skill divisions, and skill divisions is truly how you rank up and stack against other players in the world. However, you also have rank. Your rank is persistent across all seasons and is based solely on wins. It does not drop if you lose games and can only go up by winning. So if you don't win a game, your rank will stay the same. All that rank really means is that you have an optic to gauge how well you're doing against people in your skill division. If you're in the silver category and you're playing against a bunch of people who are ranked 25 and you're ranked 15, this means that you're probably a lot better than the rest of the people in your category. However, if you're ranked 40 and everyone else is ranked 25, it means you're probably not doing pretty good. But this is the practical part of the video, where I'm going to tell you 3 specific strategies that will change the way that you play Call of Duty and make you an instantly better player. The very first thing is in game modes like Search and Destroy and Control, your lives are limited. So do not just squander them on whatever little thing you want to do, or just rush into an objective blindly. If you are defending in one of these game modes, the enemy has to come to you. They have to come out of cover and usually run out through the open to get to wherever A or B site is. If you can find a defensible position to hold A or B site, you'll get easy kills because the enemy will have no cover and they will have to rush to try to get on the objective. The enemy is exposing themselves and giving you a free kill, so take advantage of it. Do not push the enemy into their spawn, because most of the time it's going to blow up in your face. This second tip is the second most important tip that I can give you, and it's going to completely change the way that you play Call of Duty. Do not be afraid to leave a fight if you can't win. I see so many Call of Duty players throw away really good lives and really good positioning on the map because they want to be in a gunfight with somebody. If you take an opportunity to leave the gunfight and escape, the enemy is going to chase you, and the enemy chasing you means that they come out of cover and they're going to be baited into a trap that you can lay anywhere you want. But don't waste your life in a ranked match because you can get a kill or you really want to get in a gunfight. Positioning and winning the match is more important than kills, which brings me to my third point, and this is the most important point that I can tell everyone. This is a tip that I got directly from a Call of Duty college esports coach, and this actually changed my entire perspective on the way I play Call of Duty. Forget about your KD. Your kill-death ratio does not matter in ranked mode. It does not matter in the competitive league. People often obsess over their KD ratio because they think it makes them look good or makes them look like a really good player. But if you ignore your KD and focus solely on the objective, you're not worried about living or dying, you're not worried about getting kills, you're just trying to play the objective in your game mode, you will win almost every single game. If you get caught up in trying to get kills, you're going to lose the game. If you're playing the objective, the kills will follow. If you win the match, you will get positive SR regardless of how much you win by. And remember, in ranked mode, it's not about your KD ratio. It is about getting SR and getting ranked up, playing the objective, playing the match as it's intended. This right here will change everything that you know about Call of Duty if you just change this one very simple thing. But I'm not telling you to not get kills. I'm telling you that if you play the objective, the kills will follow, and not to worry about some arbitrary KD number that has no effect on your rank. But if you want to get kills efficiently, then you need a good weapon. And in ranked mode, there's a couple weapons that have been limited, there's a couple weapons that have been removed entirely, and attachments that have been pulled entirely based on the Call of Duty League rules. But there are 5 weapons that do stand out in the Call of Duty League and in ranked mode as the best weapons to use. The first off is the MCW. This is the premier gun of the Call of Duty League this year and the most common gun that you will see in ranked in Modern Warfare 3. And there are 5 attachments that you need for this gun. You need the Zaman 35 compensated flash hider, the second line mammoth barrel, the slate reflector red dot sight or any red dot sight you like, the DR6 hand stop, and the RB Claw PSL rear grip. This gun right here will give you the most effective mid to long range fights that you can have in any game mode and is even pretty good at close range when it comes down to it. But if you're somebody who likes to rush around a little bit more, you like to be up in the action, then you want the Rival 9, which is honestly the best SMG in Call of Duty Ranked because it's the one that everyone feels comfortable with. It has the highest mid-range damage of any SMG. And there are 5 attachments that you need to be using on this gun. The Zaman 35 compensated flash hider, the Rival C clear shot barrel, the EXF close quarters assault stock, the DR6 hand stop, and the Rival Vice assault grip. This will give you the best gun for fast aim down sights and accuracy at the close to mid-range distance. Along with a high rate of fire, it is the best SMG that I can recommend anyone use and is my own personal favorite weapon. However, there's another SMG that kind of stands out as well. The HRM-9. It was the new kind of gun that was released with the Season 1 Reloaded update, and it has a high rate of fire at the cost of a little bit more recoil. So it's really more for that kind of close range to mid-range engagement, focusing a little bit more on that close range. But with the 5 attachments for this one, you'll need the Zaman 35 compensated flash hider, the Princeps long barrel, the folding stock, the DR6 hand stop, and the PCS 90 assault grip. And this loadout makes it undoubtedly the best weapon for those close range engagements. If you're running around the map and you're sticking to close quarters combat, then you'll want to pick up the HRM-9. However, if you want that little bit more long range to mid range SMG and you like the ability to run fast, quick aim down sights, and use it at close range when needed, you're going to want the Striker. The Striker is honestly the best SMG for kind of all around situations. It can fill long range, medium range, and short range needs, but it doesn't excel in any of these categories, but it's really good in all of them. And the best attachments for this gun are the Zaman 35 compensated flash hider, no surprise there, the Striker long barrel, the slate reflector optic or whatever red dot sight you like, the Lockman Recon Series stock, and the DR6 hand stop. And last but not least is a kind of surprise for you. The 5th best weapon in Call of Duty Ranked is not actually a primary weapon. It's the Renetti pistol, and it is great to finish off enemies when you run out of ammo. Because if you remember, as Gaz told us in the original Call of Duty game,
remember, switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading.
And here are the 5 attachments that you need. You need the Mark II Renetti long barrel, the slate reflector because it's the only red dot sight you can use, the Zaman 35 compensated flash hider, again no surprise, and the Renetti wood grain grip for faster draw when you pull it out. Allows you to get the fastest possible kills, especially when you run out of ammo because you can pull it out and finish off an enemy that you've already damaged. With all of these weapons, you need to know what the right weapon for you is and what the right weapon for you on the map is. All the maps have a different way they play and a different way that you kind of either engage in close quarters combat or long range combat. And so I'll give you an actual full breakdown of all the maps here in the next couple days, talking about the best spots and worst spots to be in the map, and the best kind of weapons to use for certain maps. And those will be linked right here when they come out. So until next time, stay frosty.